Hi, welcome to Jamie's Product Reviews, Tracy's very own food and toy product reviewer. Well, I've got two more figures from the Masters of the Universe Origins line to review here, and I've got one heroic warrior and one evil warrior. Our heroic warrior is Roboto, heroic mechanical warrior. Yeah, he's the robot who is quite the warrior. He's not quite human, or is he? But he's a very powerful ally of the heroic warriors. I believe he was created by Man-at-Arms. Tri-Klops, evil and sees everything. Yes, he's an evil henchman of Skeletor, and he's actually one of the more legit warriors in Skeletor's camp, if you will. Because he seems to pose, he's one of those warriors that he's not like a bumbling fool like, say, Beastman or Trapjaw or Merman. He's got a more serious persona to him. And he's almost as powerful as He-Man, actually. So out of all of Skeletor's henchmen, he's definitely one of those that can hold his own against the heroic warriors. I'm going to get these unpackaged, and then we'll take a closer look at them and their accessories. Alright, here they are unpackaged. I've got them standing right here, and of course, just like with any Origins figure, they each come with their own comic book, depending on which wave they came from. And it also comes with these, the later releases of the Origins figures came with these little instruction sheets to tell you which parts are removable. So let's just move these out of the way. First, let's talk about Roboto. Now, Roboto's got a nice little action feature where he twists his waist and his gears move, and his little metal jaw moves here as well, like he's chewing on something. Now, for some reason with this version, unlike the other earlier versions, there are no gears that are shown on the back side of him, which is kind of a bummer, but because the vintage version had the gears back here that you can see as well, but for some reason they left them out of this version of Roboto, but that's alright. He's got them in the front and they turn, and that's good enough for me. So let's talk about the articulation. His head does not move up and down, I guess because of to accommodate for the action feature, and his arms move out like this, up, down, bend at the elbow. On his left arm, his left arm bends at the elbow, and then his left hand and swivels at the wrist, and his legs move outward and out side to side, and his knees bend at the knees, and his ankles do move around a little bit, but it is kind of hindered by this right here. And Tri-Klops is pretty much the same standard articulation. His head, unlike Roboto, his head moves up and down, and his arms, elbows, and hands are pretty much the same. He twists at the waist, but he doesn't have any gears to turn. His legs are pretty much the same as the other figures, except his ankles aren't as hindered because it doesn't have those the mold that those have. So, let's talk about Tri-Klops' action feature. Obviously, the main attraction with him is rotating eyes. He's got 3 different ones. I don't know exactly what purpose each one serves, but anyway, you can switch them, and that way he can spy for Skeletor, and he can see things that other people can't see. And you noticed here, he's got the gritty teeth look. Yeah, they have him gritting his teeth here. as if you were like constipated. Oh, and I believe his armor is, let's see, is his armor removable? I think his armor is removable, but I'm not going to take his armor off. Getting back to Roboto, he's got three, like Trapjaw, he's got three interchangeable hand pieces. The first is this X, and another one is this laser blaster. And you just pop him right in, goes in easily, and bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I'm amazed at how easily these pop in and pop out. And the other one is the claw. So I think for now I'll just display him with the claw in his hand. And Tri-Klops comes with an accessory, of course, his trademark green sword with the black hand guard. I love this sword. It's nice and long, and it does him well in battle. It's got this little holster that you can use to, just like with He-Man, he's got a place to store his sword when he's not using it. Yeah, it just slides in there like that. Yeah, I love it when they do that. But if you want to have him with a sword in his hand, you can only do it in his right hand because his left hand is open. And there he is. He may not quite have the power that He-Man has, but when he's got that long green sword in his hand, he's not one to be taken lightly. It'll be nice seeing him getting into sword fights with He-Man. Too bad I don't have any more heroic warriors with swords themselves. I have only other evil warriors I have that come with swords, or the Skeletor figures and Merman. I wish what they would do is, it would be really great if the Origins lines came out with a weapons pack like the earlier lines had. Yeah, the Origins line is screaming for a weapons pack. I hope they deliver in the future, because I love to see these Origins figures with various weapons on them. So anyway, that's my review. That's my 2 figure reviews in one video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.